Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are going over a park management guide for Jurassic World Evolution 2, and this is for the enclosures. I won't be playing through it because we did some upgrades to my computer, so everything is all like weird for me right now, and I'm not wearing headphones, so we can't really do that. But and plus I had a rough weekend, so that's why I sound like this. I do not want to get into it. So if you're my friends from school or anything, you already know what's going on. But if you don't know me at all, then I'm just saying that I had a rough weekend and I don't want to get into it right now. That would be a different video, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, let's just get right into it. I'll probably just be talking as this goes on. If you hear thunder in the background, it's because it's storming. So, I could probably just put this on. Yeah, there we go. So, hold on. I'm going to pause it right here. So, people have been saying that this is our like mystery mosasaur, which is people are saying that that's the Tylosaurus right here. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that is a Tylosaurus or not. It kind of looks like one. But if we have a Tylosaurus, that would be really, really cool. I don't see any new species. I'm just curious on what this is. Because I don't know if this is a species that we already had. I don't know, for some reason that looks like a Carcharodontosaurus for some reason to me. I don't know why. Probably isn't, but there's nothing really here that we can talk about. See, this is what I like for the aviaries, where you could just expand the aviary size instead of making like tons of aviaries and stuff. But well, you basically are, but like you put one here and then it automatically connects to the other aviary and then the other one, which I find that really, really nice. Then we could put the hatchery in, and then we can make our flying reptiles have a big space for them to fly in, which is really, really nice to think about it. So that's actually really, really nice. Also, he just looks very happy. I don't know why. It kind of looks derpy to me. I don't know why, but it does. But yeah, and we get to like connect or not connect, but like put down what we want in the aviaries. So that's really nice. So we can put rocks, put a water source in and stuff. See, and people say that this was from this fin it looked like a megalodon. I already knew by the sounds of it that they were not going to do a megalodon because a megalodon is a fish. It's not a reptile. It's not a marine reptile. And they already said that there are only going to be marine reptiles in the game, no megalodon and stuff like that. I don't know if ichthyosaurs. I don't know if that is basically a fish or is it a reptile. I don't know. I'm guessing it's a reptile since it's in the game. So really cool. I still want to know what these red things are from the fences. I would love to know. So they put two stuff for aviaries, one here and then the area that we saw, and the lagoons are the same thing. See, I really want to know what that is. I don't know if it's a. I'm guessing it is a Tylosaurus, because I don't know if there's any other mosasaurs out there other than the mosasaurus. The only question I have is that is the mosasaurus I don't know how to word this, sorry. How what large marine reptile like the mosasaurus can use the shark feeder? There we go. I had a lot of things on my mind, guys, so bear with me here. So I don't know. Obviously, the mosasaurus can use it, but can a tylosaurus use it? If we get a tylosaurus in the game, if that is the tylosaurus in the game, can it use the shark feeder or can it not? Or is only the mosasaurus able to use the shark feeder? I don't know. But if that is a tylosaurus, it's living peacefully with the mosasaurus here. So I'm guessing the mosasaurus can live with other things, which is nice. So that's actually quite nice. See, I love it that there is dinosaurs that has likes and dislikes with certain dinosaurs. Like for instance, the Triceratops can't live with the Stegosaurus. I almost said Stegoceratops for some odd reason. I don't know why. But it's really nice. Like them, and with uh same thing with carnivores. Carnotaurus can live with an Allosaurus because it likes Allosaurus, even though they're not in the same time period. But it's nice because, like, especially in the campaign, if you guys spotted this in the campaign, I'm guessing you guys did from like the Game and Beaver or Best in Slot or anyone that played the first level or one of the levels in the campaign mode when they first got access to this game, is that I saw the likes for the Carnotaurus when they were making a paddock for them, and one of the likes with the Carnotaurus was Allosaurus, so you could put the Allosaurus in with the Carnotaurus, and they can live with each other just fine. I don't know if they would battle each other for the territory or not, but they can live with each other in the same paddock with one another, which is actually quite cool. I absolutely love seeing that. I don't know if T-Rex is gonna like anything. Like I know for sure, like the Velociraptors. When I saw a gameplay on with the Velociraptors and on other YouTubers is a gameplay for Chaos Theory mode for San Diego, one that likes or the liked dinosaur that they would want to be with for the Velociraptors is Indominus Rex, which makes sense honestly, because in Jurassic World, Indominus Rex had Velociraptor DNA. I'm not saying that Indoraptor didn't, which it did. It's just that Velociraptors don't like Indoraptor for some odd reason. But Indominus Rex talked to the Raptor Squad, Blue, Delta, Echo, and Charlie, to turn on the humans, and then they were living peacefully with each other and then the whole fight went on and on and on. But I can see that. I want to see like those interactions with the Indominus Rex and Raptors. I would love to see that. I really, really would. I'm interested to see what interactions those two have. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. I am live streaming this when the game comes out. Nothing is going to stop me from live streaming it, even how I feel like today with my terrible weekend, nothing will stop me from live streaming this. So I am going to continue what I love doing, and hopefully I get better by then. Probably not. But when the time comes, I will tell you guys what went wrong over my weekend. It's just that I'm not ready to tell you guys that yet, or I might not tell you guys at all. I don't know, but depends. But like, I'm very interested. I don't know if there's gonna be any other likes that the Velociraptors are gonna like, except for Indominus. Like, I don't know, maybe they can live with Deinonychus or something. I don't know. Definitely not snicking Indoraptor. Because I was watching one of Swerve's videos on that, and it said one of the dislikes for Velociraptors are Indoraptor. So I was actually quite happy to see that Indoraptor is confirmed. Plus, it would make sense to not have Indoraptors since for the Fallen Kingdom Chaos Theory mode and stuff. So otherwise, it wouldn't make sense. I am still thinking of what I should do for Chaos Theory mode for you guys. Either live streaming Chaos Theory or recording Chaos Theory. I do want to like interact with you guys more. I really, really do. So I do want to interact with you guys. See, now this, I love this. I'm still curious on what other huge or big, large, I don't know, large marine reptiles can do the fish feeder or the shark feeder other than the mosasaur. I really want to know. Obviously, Atimburosaurus can't. Plesiosaur can't because it was way too small, and we saw that Mosasaurus is way bigger than it, and it can also eat a plesiosaur. But is this Tylosaur that this mosasaur is living with, Tylosaur or other mosasaur that this mosasaurus is living with in that lagoon, can it use the shark feeder as well? And if it can, awesome. I can't wait to see it. I think it would be interesting to see other large marine reptiles to see it use the shark feeder other than the mosasaur. Obviously, it would be like the same build as the mosasaurs doing the shark feeder or it'd be using the shark feeder. But other than the mosasaurs, I feel like if they just had the mosasaurs do it, it would kind of get old after, like it would kind of get boring after a while. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but I don't know if it's just the mosasaurs doing the fish or doing the shark feeder, are able to use the shark feeder, or is it like all the marine reptiles are similar to the mosasaurus? So like mosasaurus, tylosaurs, and probably other mosasaurs as well are able to use the shark feeder. I don't know, but it's interesting to see. And I love seeing like the turf vehicles being able to go over paths. That is really nice. I feel like they took that from a mod, maybe like the mixed arrows mod for Jurassic World Evolution 1, because it's actually quite nice. Because then because I remember when I was making parks on Evolution 1 and using the turf vehicles and stuff, then excuse me, then we had to use, or it basically wastes a lot of time basically, which is quite nice. And we'll get to the forms or the form in a second. See, this is what I'm talking about, like right here. This Mosasaurus marine reptile thing. Can it use the shark feeder just like the Mosasaurus did? It would be nice if it can. It would be really, really nice and really, really cool if other animals like the Mosasaurus, like this one right here, can use the shark feeder. It would actually be really, really cool if it can. So, I don't know. I'm very interested to see. And also, it looks like it has like tiger stripes as well. Not like the Lost World Raptors, which I seen how the legacy skins are gonna work. So like the Lost World Raptors, the Jurassic Park 3 Raptors skins, and the 1993 Jurassic Park skins, and I'm assuming the Raptor Squad as well. I haven't seen footage on the other legacy skins other than the Lost World Raptors. I do want to see footage of a Raptor using Blue's legacy skin and the other Raptor Squad skins. I do want to see that, so I know that the Raptor Squad skins are in the game. But I feel like they're going to be in the game because of Jurassic World Chaos Theory and also Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Chaos Theory. And it wouldn't make sense if they did not have blue in it. So, otherwise it wouldn't make sense. But I'm assuming that they're going to have the legacy skins. But for the base skin, they like where you switch the colors, not the pattern, but the colors. Because we have the pattern below the base skin, and then the base skin on top of the pattern, where you pick if you want the pattern on or not. So if you have a legacy skin like selected, I'm guessing in either sandbox mode or challenge mode, maybe, I don't know, then they will get the pattern tab, if you want the pattern on or not, will like gray out. So then you can't select the pattern because it's a legacy skin, and it would not make sense if it's like, for instance, if it's the tiger striped raptors, and then all of a sudden if you were able to put a pattern on it, then it would just look weird and ruin the legacy skin. So it makes sense if that's what they did. I don't know, but I'm very interested to see what this dinosaur is, or not dinosaur, marine reptile. Marine reptiles are not dinosaurs, even though they lived with dinosaurs, but it's a marine reptile. And speaking of marine reptiles, we actually have way more marine reptiles are in the game or that are confirmed than flying reptiles are. I wonder what other flying reptiles are confirmed, or if there is more marine reptiles. And awesome, I can't wait to see it. But I don't know. But yeah, that thing looks awesome. Dimorphodon, flying. See, okay, I'm guessing this is Majungasaurus because it looks like Majungasaurus. It really does. So this must be Majungasaurus. So I must have just been going crazy and I thought it was Carcharodontosaurus. I don't know. But it looks like Majungasaurus from here. Unless it's not Majungasaurus at all. But like, I like what they did for the Pteranodons, because in the Pteranodons for the base, or for the first game, base game, what? First game, Jurassic World Evolution 1, when the aviary gets damaged, they just fly off to in the distance and just disappear, never be seen again, until we actually repair the aviary and then remake the Pteranodons. Then we have our Pteranodons back. But to me, that's they wasted so much like time in evolution. Well, shouldn't say wasted so much time, but they could have done so much more for the Pteranodons in Evolution 1. And I love what they're doing in Evolution 2 for the Pteranodons and other flying reptiles. Same thing with the marine reptiles. I love the idea of that, and I love the idea when they break out, they still stick around and attack visitors or something. Like, that's awesome. I'm actually very happy to see that. Then I don't have to look at Evolution, or when I play Evolution 1, all of a sudden Pteranodons break out, just fly off to the distance and never be seen again. With this game, they stick around. I don't know if they stick around all the time until they get captured, and then and once we fix the aviary, we put them back in their cage or back in their exhibit or enclosure or whatever, which is quite nice. Honestly, I do like. I like both aviaries equally. Jurassic World aviaries and then Jurassic Park aviaries. I like them equally. They both look cool. But yeah, I cannot wait for this game to come out. I really cannot wait. So yeah, so that's the end of the park management guide. So let's switch over to the forum, or the park management guide forum, for the enclosures as well. So yeah, see, it says right here, Stegosauruses and Triceratops should be kept apart. And when you make them, you can't have them in the same enclosure together. I don't know why, but But also, it kind of makes sense, but then again, it kind of doesn't because in Jurassic World, there was Triceratops and Stegosaurus together in the same enclosure, but it's probably because it's just a huge enclosure, so that's probably why, and then they're like all separated. I don't know. This is the interesting part though. So like smaller theropods like Dilophosaurus and Velociraptor will usually try to climb non-electrified fences in order to escape. So that's actually really, really cool. So Dilophosaurs and Velociraptor and other smaller theropods, I'm guessing, like Deinonychus, if it's confirmed or something, is able to climb out if it's a non-electrified fence, climb out to escape instead of like ramming its head against against the fence. And I think it also said somewhere in here that 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 they will get hurt if they did that. It's somewhere in this here. So if a fence's security rating is higher, your dinosaurs will still try and break out, but won't be able to destroy the fence or gate. Which I find that quite interesting. That like when I was watching Swerve's video or the Game Beavers or anyone else's or Evolution Square even, I watched their footage, and some of them I seen the T-Rex when they broke out. I saw them target the gate, and it went to hit the gate. It broke the gate, and the gate couldn't close. Or if the gate was already open or closed, it hits the gate, and then it opens, and then it can't like turn off or turn off. What? Then it can't close the door then, and then the T-Rex just walks out the door like nothing happened. I find that quite interesting. I don't think in Evolution 1, dinosaurs weren't able to attack the gate and escape that way. They're basically just opening the door from this for themselves, which I find that quite cool. Yeah, here, not here, like for if they get hurt or not, but like Velociraptors and Dilophosaurus won't climb electrified fences. So if you have electrified fences, they won't climb it. I'm guessing if they were in the paddock or enclosure or exhibit, whatever, and the fences are not electrified, but they were comfortable with their paddock, I'm guessing they would still climb out anyways. Or they won't. I don't know. I'm guessing they'll probably just still climb out anyways, if they figure out that it's not electrified, and then they'll run around rampant around your parks, like eating people and stuff. Depending on what genes that your Velociraptor has. If your Velociraptor, I'm guessing, like I know Velociraptors and I think all dinosaurs actually, they can have the gene of not terrorizing guests and not attacking park rangers. I actually like that gene a lot. I really do. Because I hate when dinosaurs target my rangers and eat guests. It's just terrible. But yeah, dinosaurs will still try and break out, but won't be able to destroy the fence or gate, injuring themselves in the process. Yeah, so right there. That's what I'm saying. So your dinosaurs will still break out or try to break out, but won't be able to destroy the fence or gate, injuring themselves in the process. So like when they try to break out, they're injuring themselves in the process, which that's actually pretty realistic right there. That's actually really, really cool that they're doing that. That's amazing. I love that. Like this game is way more dynamic than Evolution 1 was. Like pack hunting is in Evolution 2, not in Evolution 1. The animations are so much more better than Evolution 1's was, because like for Evolution, if a dinosaur was going to eat a goat, the goat was there in front and the dinosaur lines up with it, and then they do the animation. and that's just weird. It's not even dynamic at all. But now, like I heard uh the Game Beaver say this, is that they basically already picked out their target in the AI that, or the dinosaur that the raptor or anyone or any of the carnivores picked to kill. That dinosaur gets like a notification for their AI or something to say, "Oh, I need to run over there to get killed," or whatever. Runs over there, and then they do all that animation stuff instead of just like waiting around. And then once a dinosaur, like a pair, is all lined up, then a raptor gets lined up, and then they do the animation like that. Like that is really so much more dynamic than Evolution 1 is, which is quite awesome. And then they talked about the aviaries and stuff like that. Uh that it's modular, so you can link them together, which I talked about earlier. Same thing with the lagoons. I still want to know what that stinky marine reptile is. I don't know if it's a tylosaur or it's a completely different animal. I don't know. I'm guessing it's a tylosaur. I don't know. But this is sorry, I hit my mic. It says here your lagoons cannot enter by guided tours, but it can do that for the aviaries here. Like you can have a tour go through the aviaries, which is quite cool. But the monorails can, excuse me, can pass or go over it. So basically, what they did for Jurassic World, where where the monorail is like basically over the mosasaurus, is lagoon. So that's actually quite cool. I actually think it's actually in the like the chaos theory, or the uh not the future focus, the I don't know. It's on their channel. I know that for sure. They actually show it, I'm guessing, on the Jurassic World chaos theory, where we get to make our own Jurassic World and stuff. I don't know. But that's actually quite cool. And a single lagoon can house, and yeah, it's saying that it can uh, but depending on the species, it may be a good idea to keep some of them separated. Yeah, with these two, you can have them with each other by the looks of it, because they're not fighting and they seem to be living in harmony together, wherever this one is, and then the mosasaur. So that's actually quite cool, because I love the mosasaurus and other like mosasaurs like the mosasaurus, so like Tylosaurus and stuff. I absolutely love those type of marine reptiles. I do like plesiosaur and like Actinborosaurus and stuff like that. But I feel like that, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be playing around with a lot of marine reptiles and a lot of flying reptiles when I'm playing Evolution 2. Obviously, I'll be playing around with the land dinosaurs like the Velociraptors, the T-Rex, um, and stuff like that. I'll obviously be doing stuff with those dinosaurs as well, because who doesn't want to see the new animations? But yeah. Otherwise, that is it, because all the rest of it is just saying like, oh, go pre-order Evolution 2 now to get 3 new or 3 exclusive vehicle skins for the Lost World, or inspired by the Lost World and stuff, and then get the deluxe edition or whatever stuff like that, and then following them on on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, and keep on following them on the forum here. So that, otherwise, that's pretty much it. It's actually quite exciting to see uh or to hear that raptors and dilophosaurs, and probably other dinosaurs like them too, will be able to climb over the fence, which is quite cool. I cannot wait to see that. And I cannot wait to play around with the marine reptiles and then the flying reptiles and dinosaurs themselves. So I cannot wait to play this game whatsoever. I love everything about this game so far. So I'm going to end this recording here. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next video next next week Wednesday, or maybe another video. I don't know. I'll see you guys next week Wednesday, or in another video sometime before that or after. I don't know. See you guys later. See you.